back to another episode of the Relegation Battle. This week, got a lot of talk about the FA Cup, League Cup, and upcoming Premier League action. But first, we would like to send our thoughts and prayers to Emiliano Salah's family and friends. Obviously, went missing this time around last week. What happened last Friday? Arsenal vs United. Unfortunately, we're in this top.
Looks good in him, doesn't it?
Very good.
Yeah. Hold back, yeah. So, 3-1 to me seemed like an unfair result. I think when Arsenal were attacking, I think we were threatening. I think players like Iwobi, Bamian, like I said, all play with confidence, playing for the team. And then defensively, I think when Socrates got injured, it was already bad enough because Mustafi is like the biggest liability there is. And then Cristiano getting injured just made it even worse with Xhaka going centre back as well. So, from a United perspective, do you think 3-1 was a fair result? Do you think that you outclassed us when you played?
I don't think it's a fair result. I think the result, like United winning, was a fair result, but the scoreline shouldn't have been like that. You had most of the possession, but really, did you do anything with it?
I think we created chances, but like we didn't take off them. Like I said, I had one in the first half where like instead of taking the first time, he just tried to take it around by you, which went out for a goal kick. Then Ramsey effort as well in the start of the second half.
Yeah, I think Romero made 2 saves in the second half, but that was it.
Yeah.
Ramsey's header and Lacazette's shot that was straight at him, but other than that, we defended quite well. But
So it's
it's
like,
be said for you.
for some reason, like we changed formation again from the Chelsea game, went from 4-1-2-1-2 to 4-3-3 for some reason, and like it's clearly not working. He doesn't know what his strongest team is, and it's January.
Yeah, if
I
it's
think-
working, why fix it? Or why
I think
change
you
it?
showed a bit of naivety because you know your defence isn't the strongest, right? And against the United side with so much pace, leaving yourself open to the counter, it was bound to be that sort of scoreline.
Yeah.
Really.
Your defence is so poor. I watched all the goals. You only had 2 players defending.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
Your
third goal,
fullbacks are in
I
your
don't
half
blame
still.
like Maitland now because he was like actually tracking back most of the time. He's not a right back. He's a centre mid, and like you have to take that into perspective. I think he had an alright game. Obviously, like when we got counter attack, it's always those 2 centre backs there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't those 2 centre backs, the Mustafi and Xhaka, you're going to concede.
For the third goal, when Pogba ran through, no one made a gut to track back.
Yeah.
They were running after him but jogging. And
I
then
think-
the 2 centre backs were just.
I think I saw Lacazette tracking back if anything.
Yeah.
Like,
But you went with the wrong formation. I told you
Yeah.
before, you can't put Aubameyang. It's like a waste of a player.
Yeah.
It literally is. You can't play him up front. It's either you play one or the other, or you go 2 up front. If you're not going to do that, then do not put him on the wing.
yeah.
He will not track back either.
I mean, it's come out I think yesterday that or Saturday that we're gonna try to go for Perisic on loan.
Got rejected, didn't it?
I don't know. He put in a transfer request.
Yeah, he
as
got
well.
rejected, but then
Yeah.
put the transfer first.
Personally, I do think he's a good player, but I wouldn't sign him if I was because we've got.
He's having an off season.
Not
They've
even
dropped
that,
him.
it's just like we need a defender, not another attacker.
Yeah.
We've got the attacking options, we need him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's well. So United progressed to the 5th round now. I think. Do you think we can go all the way?
I don't see why not. I think if we get a good draw this round and then see what the other draws give us, I don't see why I can't. I'm not saying we will, but we have a good chance to do. So
Well, let's go to another team that got, well, both of the North London teams got knocked out of the FA Cup 4th round. Spurs, Thursday night got knocked out by Chelsea in the League Cup on penalties. Sunday night, or Sunday evening, Palace knocked them out 2-0. Do you think you're starting to bottle it without Kane and Ali? Well, Son's coming back now as well from the AJ Cup.
Yeah, but it's not just that. I mean, it's other players. People just think it's just them. Don't get me wrong, that is a massive part. But then all season we've kept changing our first 11 because everyone's getting injured. Like Vertonghen's just come back. He's just starting to get like proper fit. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets injured again this season. Like we just got Wanyama back. Watching him when he came on, I think he made so many like wrong passes. He didn't kick the ball in ages, like proper. So it's just.
it's gonna take time for them
Yeah.
to get back to where they were.
Son is a massive positive because Llorente is a lost cause. I mean, I don't really think Jansen's that good, but I'd bring him back. But that ain't gonna happen. Pochettino don't like him. But that's a positive with Son. But we need our chairman has to, if not January, he needs to give Pochettino a massive backing in the summer. We need signings.
It seems like still another season with no trophies now. top watch. So you got, I mean, he's come close a couple of times now. This year got the League Cup semis. Then the last 2 seasons got FA Cup semis as well. Then obviously there was that season against Chelsea. We got to the finals of the Carling Cup. Can you see him winning a trophy at Spurs? Or
Yeah, as long as he gets the back in. He shows that he's good enough because remember he's still a young manager. He's still learning. Like when we played Juventus, he made bad tactical decisions, but that was just because of experience. But he slowly, if he keeps with us, he will slowly. But he needs backing because he's keeping consistent. If you see, it might not be FA Cup or at least one of them. Every year we're getting around quarterfinals, semi-finals. Sometimes we even got to a final. We're getting there, and then we only just kept in the Champions League group stage. We're always getting Champions League now. I know it's a bit like close this year, but I still think we should get it. But he just needs a bit more backing from the board. We literally need to change our ways. We're not that club anymore. If you want to prove that we're becoming like Arsenal, Man United, all that, we have to sign players because we never sign players.
Jay, from a Chelsea perspective, obviously in the cup final now. Sorry, his first season against City as well. Do you think you deserve to beat Spurs, and do you think you can beat City in the final?
I mean, I think we always expected to beat Spurs, considering like the lack of like quality in the team due to injuries. But I mean, facing the City is going to be. I mean, we've beat them already, but I don't know if that was just a one-off game or because even Sarri said he's not very confident against like a City team. Doesn't feel like he could beat a City team, and like that City team is ridiculous. Like City and Liverpool are the biggest threats in England at the moment. I mean, even when we played Liverpool, we played well against them. We played well against the top 2, but I'm not sure if it will like repeat itself in that final, because I feel like I think Pep looks at that cup as, although it might not be the best cup, I still think he looks at it as a kind of, it's still silverware, and I feel like he'll be pushing for the Premier League, etc. But I mean, I definitely think he'll put out a very like strong squad for that final, and I think with us we're quite.
You will not win that final.
I don't think we will, because we're not. I don't think we're.
You are not good enough.
Our team's very like shaky at the moment. Like yesterday, even against Sheffield Wednesday, you could see stuff that you could see that Chelsea weren't the team they could be. In a sense, like it was like we brought Higuain in and we've got him and everything. I mean, they didn't pass him until the 30th minute, really. I think he got his first touch around the and you've brought a player in to score goals, and I mean, like the only player you really can link up with, them to link up with, is Hazard and Higuain would link quite well with each other. But I mean, like. But you can't, because let's say if Hazard leaves and we do keep him on a longer loan, etc., we need the player that will play into him. And I mean, I would like, but yesterday I didn't see anything. But I saw that Higuain, I think Higuain had to go really deep to get the ball. I mean, he's a striker, he's there to score goals. For
Yeah,
us.
Kane does that a lot.
Yeah, but that's not
a
his
bad
fault.
thing. He needs to.
You have to give credit to Sheffield Wednesday.
If you're up there and you're
of course,
getting
no, I
nothing,
said that as well. I mean, like the fact that
They could have passed it through the
yeah.
runs.
But I mean, like even it was just that no one was
You'll-
passing to him.
You'll get used to it. It's a different league.
You
Isn't
made
it?
very good
If
runs.
you watch the Serie A, that's why I said to you, don't think he's just going to come in here into the league and blow us away, because if you watch Serie A, their football is so slow. It's just ridiculous. They time waste all the time, loads of set pieces.
Yeah.
It's so slow.
I mean, he's got the good scoring record, and even if it is a rubbish league, it still is.
Yeah.
He still scored a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
goals,
of
you know what I
course.
mean?
Since
But
he's come to Europe, he's got 5th most goals in all competitions.
yeah, I mean, he does come with a big reputation. I know age does play a part, and he might not be as agile or fast as he used to be. But I mean, I do think that he'll do somewhat good. But I don't think Chelsea should settle with that. Unfortunately, I think we should look for another striker. Because I mean, he's 31. He's
I'm
got
a striker. You need a winger, because Hazard's going.
No, I
and
know.
who are you going to replace?
No, I
Pulisic
mean,
ain't
but I
gonna
mean,
replace him.
then you get a winger, we've still got no striker. Because
You have
Higuain-
Higuain.
You've got Higuain.
Yeah, but that's it.
If- yeah,
but
okay.
Let's say he gets to a
If
point
he,
where he doesn't.
if you don't buy him right on optional, you do need another striker. But if you do buy him, you need a winger.
Yeah, of course. I don't know. I feel like Hazard will go because it's one of his dreams to play for Real Madrid. And I mean, if you're that age, you're coming to the end.
he's in his prime. He needs to go somewhere where he feels like he's going to challenge for that best player in the world prize. We might not get it, but he wants to challenge
Yeah,
for it. Like Neymar chose to go to PSG to challenge for it. He's nowhere near, but he still took that risk. I feel like Hazard will do that. I mean, if it comes to if it comes with a good price tag, I mean, although I'll be sad to see him leave, at least it will help us invest in you. I mean, bringing Pulisic in is a good idea, but I mean, there's only so much he can do. He's very young. He's a good player, but he's inexperienced.
You don't know what he's going to become. He might not do well.
He might be good for the first couple of years and then just go downhill. Do you know what I mean? It's nothing special to me at the moment. I mean,
Or it could be bad for the first couple of years.
yeah, but it's
Like I was saying last week, fifth player.
Hazard was
Yeah.
like
He's
that.
still young. He's going to take time to adapt, and you want Chelsea to kind of want success right
not
now.
even
Yeah,
that. It's
you
like
need
we do need, like, if Hudson-Odoi leaves, and then he's got no transfer request, he's left. Let's say he leaves. You've got Willian and Pedro. Willian's like 29, and Pedro's what, 31, I think. So that means them two are gone, in a sense. Willian might have another year there or so, whatever. But then you've got to invest in another winger, and then another winger in case he gets injured or whatever.
You've got other problems as well. I think you need a centre back, so I don't think David Luiz is good enough.
But I think he's good.
I like Rudiger.
He's like, he has his days. It's really weird. It's like
He's just
certain matches
decision-making.
he'll play well, certain matches he won't, and it's just I don't want someone.
You
to
need a
sort of-
playmaker as well.
Yeah, and I mean like playing Kante. I don't.
He won't change it.
I know he
He's
won't.
too stubborn. You can't expect him to either.
I mean, it's not going too bad, but I think that he needs to suit it. I don't think Jorginho
You
suits
just
that
got.
role.
I honestly think you just got a wrong manager in, because if the manager comes in, right? He's only been successful at one club, right? And if you're successful at that club, you're sticking with what you've done because you have nothing else to go off of. He's not experienced enough. That's the same with Pochettino. Mourinho's had his ways. He's always stepped. Look, he knew it wasn't going well at Man United. He still kept to it because that's what he knows. So he's going to go off it. If the manager is there, he will go. It don't matter what the player. He will put what he knows.
That's why there was reports of him replacing Aspilicueta or the right back they had at Napoli, Hysaj,
Yeah.
because he suits his style of play.
I don't want him to change his whole team because at the moment, like he's brought Higuain and Jorginho, which I don't mind. They're both people that he had at Napoli, but I don't want him to change our team into.
Kante ain't even done that bad in centre mid. It's just
No, I
the
think
fact that
Kante's
you
the
know your defence is getting the best protection when he's in front of it.
I mean, like, yeah, he's good going forward and he's very energetic, etc. But you know, I don't know.
He's got him to go more in the advanced position, so
Yeah,
more
I know.
chance of him scoring.
So like, I feel
I still
like,
see
let's
him
say
as
if we were in the
central
Champions
defensive.
League for etc. Yeah, so we go against Barcelona like we did last year. Kante said, like, yeah, we lost 3-0, but Kante did save that from being a much bigger deficit. And I mean, like, if this year we played them and Jorginho's in that role, I don't think Jorginho would be able to do in anything that Kante would be.
He don't suit the Prem. He's too slow. He can't.
Like, I
so
always, like, I don't not like Jorginho because he's a Chelsea player at the end of the day, but I'm not too fond of him. And I mean, like, at the end of the day, I think Chelsea need to look at the team and realise that there are some weak spots and everything. I mean, the keeper is coming in at a big price tag, and for me, hasn't done anything remotely wrong, and I feel like he's doing quite well at the moment. I mean, the defence needs to change a bit. I mean, I think Alonso's too comfortable sometimes, and he knows that he won't be replaced in a sense. And I mean, like, you see Sarri bringing in Emerson, but I can't see Emerson replacing him. But I feel like the defence needs to change. I think midfield's alright for the minute, but I'm not too fond of Jorginho, and I feel like the attack does need to change as well, especially if Hazard leaves, because if he does, that'll leave a massive gap in our team.
Yeah.
Because on a good day, Hazard could come out of nowhere and he can destroy teams. I mean, but he's very inconsistent, isn't he?
Even on a bad day, he's not very good.
I mean, we talked about teams like Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham need to spend. Last week, the top 10 richest clubs were released. Real Madrid coming at number 1. You got United and City at 5th, and you know the clubs that do spend. Liverpool at 6th, another club that spends. You got Chelsea, also, and Spurs 8th, 9th, and 10th respectively. The top 10 in the world. Surely, the clubs just can't come out and say we don't have enough money to spend. Maybe Spurs, you know, they've got
we've got an excuse, I guess. 700 million. We're looking for the future. We can see, but there are so many players like that Nkudu, oh my god, Llorente, you could just get rid of them, bring in a bit more money. We just got rid of Dembele and we need him for money. Like we need him now and they got rid of him for money. So we do need to spend, but we've got an excuse. So I don't know about Arsenal and Chelsea.
Chelsea needs to get rid of Hazard. Get as much money as you can for him and then fill in the cracks.
How much would he go for though?
I'd say between 60 to 90 million.
He's going for more.
He'll go for more.
Yeah.
More than
He'll go
100
for at least 120.
Yeah.
But he's on his
So
last
that's what
year.
he needs to do.
Oh, is he in his last year of his contract?
Is he?
He'll probably go for like 80,
Oh.
90.
Oh, he'll go for 80, 90.
Yeah.
That's what
He's got a year and 3 months left on his contract.
Yeah, he'll go for
Yeah.
he'll go for about
I
80.
don't know. He rejected Chelsea's contract
Yeah,
because
he's,
then he made the statement about he might leave.
yeah, he's going to.
Yeah.
That's mainly
Yeah,
what
he is.
Liverpool did. Get the money for Coutinho, fill in the cracks. You've got Van Dijk, Fabinho, Keita, for that's future, but also quality. Sorted.
Yeah, I think what Liverpool did is they invested in players who aren't who are young, but they've proven themselves already. So like you see Fabinho, he's young, but he's proven himself in the Champions League. Or Naby Keita, top player in the Bundesliga when you got him, right? Whereas if you look at when Chelsea are investing in someone like Pulisic,
Kepa.
right? He's not even first choice for Dortmund when he was playing, right? So there's
And
a
Kepa
difference.
as well.
Kepa,
And
yeah,
Kepa,
made the
exactly.
most expensive keeper for what
Yeah.
reason?
It was a panic buy.
Yeah,
that as
because they
well.
needed a keeper.
They needed
Yeah.
it big time.
Alisson
And then
rejected us.
who would he have gone?
He was there to get.
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean Oblak, but then I swear he signed a new contract when that
Yeah,
was going
that's
around.
why.
Oblak I think Oblak what he done is he made Alex just scared so they'd give him more.
Yeah,
That's
Similar to Godin as well.
Yeah.
the thing with Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think you should wait until Hazard leaves because he might get his chance after Hazard leaving.
But it's not like he wants to wait.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
know.
down to us. At the end of the
Yeah.
day. If they put in a high bid like they have already, let's say they put in 40 million and the player wants to leave, it's up to Chelsea whether they want to keep an unhappy player or get money for him and leave.
Well, they've got till
Yeah.
Thursday. So after the transfer window. Well,
Yesterday in
he
his after the match conference, he seemed like he already his mind seemed
Yeah,
like
he-
it was already up. He was like I can't say, and usually
Yeah.
when people say I can't say, it's kind of
Something's up.
yeah, and even at the end, I think William was pulling them away to kind of pull them away from the light a bit. And you know what I mean? I just feel like he's already made his
He's
decision.
in an awkward situation. I feel like.
Because at the end of the day, he can leave, go to Bayern, and be on basically a massive rotation system because that's what Bayern do. They rotate players every now and then. So there's some games that he won't start or might not even play, or he can stay at Chelsea and
Not just that. I mean, think of Bayern as a club. That's a massive club.
yeah, they're not gonna put an 18-year-old straight away
They are
into their
massive.
squad.
Like training facility. I'm not saying Chelsea are a good club, but think about it like this: look at their wingers; they're so old, and then look at the players that ain't so old for their wingers. Gnabry,
Just like I
he's
said.
better than Gnabry already.
Mm.
He's good. That Hudson-Odoi is going to be something else. I'm telling you that now. He's
He
going to be.
needs to play though.
He
Yeah.
has to play.
It's like I
That's
said,
why he wants to go.
Bayern's team of the future is insane.
Yeah.
Like I said, they got
Goretzka.
Robert Rebry, Gnabry, Coman, Alphonso Davis, and probably Odoi. They've got Pavard, Sula, Kimmich,
Goretzka.
Goretzka, Tolisso. They'll put that they have a kid who'll probably be just as good as Neuer, apparently called Frictal. Their team is
They look for the future, but also
Yeah.
invest in their team at the same time.
They've got a structure
They
there.
do what some teams have been capable of. And I feel like that's what Mourinho. I think one reason about Mourinho is he never invested in his youth. Was invested on the now kind of thing. But I think that's. I don't know. It's just weird because with a team like that, like right now they're not in the best of form. I mean, Borussia Dortmund are like running away with the league, aren't they? So if you look at it like that, it's I don't know if this is their off year where they start to set up again.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like their transition year. Their old players are getting old, and they're just getting their younger players ready, blooding them in.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
it
Robbie
happened-
and Ribbons last
It
year.
happened
Exactly.
to PSG a couple of years ago. Monaco were. They didn't win it in the end, did they?
Monaco won it,
Monaco
yeah.
Oh,
won
they
it, yeah.
did. Yeah. See.
And then they went on
if
to
you look
buy
at their
Mbappe,
team,
Yeah.
Neymar.
Exactly.
if you look at their team,
They're very
it's the
similar.
Monaco team that won it. A good 6 or 7 of the players that were in it have gone.
Yeah.
You've got Thomas Lamar at Atletico. You've got
Zach's gone,
Fabinho.
Valkyria's gone, Benjamin Mendy's gone.
Firmino.
Bernardo
Silva. Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Bernardo Silva, I thought that's very underrated.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about Monaco. Obviously, sacked on Marina last week, then re-signed Yardim.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Yeah,
Why
that
get rid
is
of him
so
in the
They
first
did
place?
not have
I
a
mean-
very good week at all.
I don't understand. They've given Henri 3 months, barely given him a transfer window. He's fine now. The Fabregas.
That Naldo got
they
2
just-
red cards.
Yeah, in the first 3 games.
Yeah, that's
And then They
ridiculous.
just signed Gelson Martins to play as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They don't have a good
Yeah.
week. They
And
lost-
then
There was one game 2-0, then it was like 5-1.
5-1.
they
Then
lost
sacked,
yesterday as well.
then sacked,
Did they?
then sacked Henri, got Jardim back, then lost again.
Do you know why I think they got Jardim back? The reason why, so obviously he didn't have a good start. With like I'm talking about this year, he got sacked this year, didn't he? Right.
3 months ago.
So they obviously thought, well, if we get rid of him, we get a new guy in, it's going to change it around, but it didn't. Then they've obviously realised, well, the only one that we know that is proven to use his squad well is him, so we're going to have to go get him again, because they're in, from where Jardim was to now, they're in a much serious situation.
Second to last.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
French league is just
That's
it's just a show. The French league, you're just trying
Yeah.
to show your ability to get out.
yeah. Unless you're at
Monaco-
PSG.
And yeah, if you're at PSG, you'll be fine.
You'll be
if you get
fine.
in Champions League football,
And
like
you're going to have money.
Yeah. any other club, you're trying to show off.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like with Monaco, look at the players they had, look where they've gone.
Yeah, well, I think it is a bit unfair on Henri, and not just from I might be a bit biased because obviously he's a Arsenal
No, I
player, but
like him, but
I think he went to a team that's way too big for him.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
very
just the
bad
wrong
state.
time
Yeah,
to join
yeah,
them.
it's
Look-
like
look
David
where-
Neville.
Yeah, look where
Yeah,
look
same
where
thing.
Paul Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard went to a Derby.
The thing with Lampard is, I spoke about this with someone else. Derby were a playoff team last year. They still are. Has Lampard already improved anything? In my opinion, he hasn't. He's just the same Derby team.
Yeah, Derby have always been
They've
around.
always been a playoff
They've
team.
always been around.
So
the
what's
playoffs.
he
They're a
done that's so
weird team.
special?
I think there's more.
I think there's more better play. When
Yeah,
I
they
used to
play.
watch them a lot, they play some good football. I mean, knocked down Man United. That's a
Yeah.
big thing. Who they just recently knocked out?
Southampton.
Southampton. He's brought in
Two
some.
down as
The
well.
thing is, with bringing in, it's like Gerrard, right? That is a perfect signing for Rangers because he has brought players like Jermaine Defoe, Scott Arfield, Stephen Davis.
Steve Davis, yeah.
I think there's a bit of financial
Yeah, but
problems.
you
Like,
get
I
the.
think they're cheating
Yeah,
somehow.
but it's because of him. They've
got
only
that
gone
pull.
because of him. If it was like a normal Scottish manager, they wouldn't have gone. It's because it's Gerrard. Same with Lampard. You brought in Mason Mount. Mason Mount wouldn't have gone if it weren't for Lampard. So
Yeah, I think Henri just picked a club that just was not stable at the time.
Definitely was Gary Neville going to Valencia.
Yeah, just like it.
It's too big.
Because they're not bad.
Yeah.
Their football knowledge isn't bad.
I reckon
It's just
Neville
they're
would
not
have been
at
a
the
brilliant
right club
manager.
at the right time.
I reckon he still could be a good manager. 'Cause he's so smart.
But yeah,
He's a bit like Lampard. He's a brilliant pundit. I think he's the best, but I think going to Valencia is a
It's
weird
too quick
team
for
as
him.
well. Look at them now; they're terrible now. The man, I think they had one of the worst records of sacking and bringing in managers Valencia in that league because they sack their managers all the time.
Other teams in Europe still doing well. Got Dortmund winning 5-1 the weekend. Sancho reaching 10 assists now. Only Hazard and Messi have more assists than him in the top 5 leagues. Being Bayern won 3-0. Real Madrid won 4-2 yesterday. They'll get back from the team scoring. Then obviously Juventus winning 2-1 against Lazio. So yeah, some good games this weekend. Barca win as well. Messi scoring again.
What's your opinion on James Rodriguez since he's been at Bayern?
Does he get played?
Yeah, he does.
The manager said yesterday he's godsend for Bayern. See that freaks me out because like at Real Madrid they looked at him like it was nothing. But like since he's gone to Bayern Munich, like he's been like
Yeah, but
really in form.
I think he
Yeah,
returns to Madrid.
Some
this
leagues
season.
suit other players, some teams suit other players.
Yeah.
He had a good first season, but then after that,
He
I
was
think
at
he
one
went, he
down
went,
as well.
look at me, he went there because he was the star of the World Cup.
yeah,
Yes.
that's where he got known.
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, like, there was so much hype
It's
around
just-
I
that.
think he's still a good player.
I
Yeah,
think
he is.
But obviously, when you're in Bundesliga, you're not going to get all the headlines. Oh, you have Bayern, especially.
Yeah.
Just some players suit different systems, teams.
Teams,
Yeah.
Look
leagues.
at Batshuayi. Went to Dortmund.
He done well.
He done very well. Went to Valencia, got 3 goals in how many games?
Same with he didn't do nothing at Chelsea.
Is he at Chelsea now? Is he gone on loan somewhere?
Monaco.
Monaco again.
He's gone Monaco.
Wait, has he gone Monaco? Because I
I
heard
think it's
that
confirmed
he was
about
gone
it.
to Monaco, but then some other team was coming in for him as well.
Yeah.
So I can't remember.
So he might technically be a Chelsea player. But let's move on to tomorrow's predictions on Wednesday for some weekly Premier League action. Start with Jack, go around. First game, Arsenal Cardiff. I think it's interesting. Yeah, I think we'll just win and paper over cracks because we've got City next week as well.
Yeah.
You'll win that. Cardiff
Yeah.
are awful. They're awful.
I don't say they're awful.
They're not bad.
I think. Do you know what it is? They got an awful squad. Yeah, they're doing something with it. They're a bit
That is
like
pretty
they're a bit like Brighton. That's awful.
They're
Yeah.
home.
They can't use it.
The home form's
Honestly,
keeping them up.
Brighton have got a terrible squad, yet they do get some results. That's a bit like Cardiff. Cardiff got a worse squad in the league, probably. Them Huddersfield, they're actually doing something with it though.
Because their style of play is so awkward.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
people just don't know how to react to it. But they're doing well for what they've got.
But I mean, you're not doing look at it as well, but I don't think you'll lose that at all.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's the Cardiff, Jack? What do you think?
2-0 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal.
Not edge and edge. You go first.
3-1 Arsenal.
No.
3-0 Arsenal.
Jake.
5-1 Arsenal.
I'll go 4-0 Arsenal.
5-1.
Next game, Fulham Brighton. Fulham seem to have underperformed really from what we expected from
Yeah,
them.
they've got a good squad.
There's too many signings for them.
Yeah.
I didn't change the way
They ain't gonna change. It's like the first season.
They have
with
improved a
Tottenham.
little since Ranieri.
Yeah, Ranieri.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, he's a
improved.
good manager.
I'm not sure it's the
I don't know
enough
if
to
he'll keep him up though.
It'll be tough.
Against Brighton, away it's so Brighton have been the best team away from home. But
That was a tough game.
Yeah.
Who's at home? Fulham.
yeah, they haven't been awful at home, but the big teams seem to be slapping them about.
They played alright against us. I know we didn't have the players alright for attacking, and we struggled to score, but
Their goals, their own goals, though.
yeah, but when it came to defending, they weren't actually that bad. Don't know.
Jack, what do you think?
And they played Burnley the other week. They lost 2-1 and scored 2 own goals.
Yeah.
1-0.
Tom?
I'll go 2-1 Brighton.
Janine?
Let's go 1-0 Fulham.
No?
1-0.
Jay?
2-1 Brighton.
I'm going 0-0 in that game. Can't style it from scoring. Next is Wolves versus West Ham. The two most, probably in my opinion, what's the word? Bipolar team?
I wouldn't say Wolves are very bipolar.
I think they are.
Then West Ham are definitely bipolar.
Yeah. Beating Arsenal, then losing to Wimbledon yesterday,
Yeah.
or Saturday, and then who was the other team that lost to?
It's Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth 2-0.
Yeah.
So,
Other than that, Wolves have been pretty solid though.
I
Yeah,
think
against the
they've
bigger teams.
I mean,
Yeah.
they got a lucky draw on the weekend
Yeah.
against Stewards. It was a
Um,
lower league team, but they were 2-0 down, came back to 2-2
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
second half.
I don't think they're anything to mess around with Wolves. I feel like if they can turn up and he can win, there's no doubt about that.
The West Ham have on Twitch day.
Yeah, Sané.
Is he back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said he's staying.
signed a new contract.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's on
is
his
he
contract
fit for that
extension.
game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart man, got a bit more money out of it.
West Ham said he's able to leave, but stay, I guess.
He's one of them money grabbers, isn't he?
Good player though.
Yeah.
So Jack, what do you think?
Is that home?
Wolves at home.
Wolves. They're quite good at home.
Yeah. I think their forwards trying to start to get more confidence as well
Yeah.
now.
I'm gonna go 2 on Wolves.
2-1 Wolves.
Junaid?
2-2.
No?
He's a tough
2-0
man.
Wolves.
Jay?
2 Wolves.
Gonna go 3-1 this time.
Outsider.
Okay, next one. Huddersfield versus Everton. Everton, I think they've underperformed a little as well.
Yeah.
I think we did expect a bit more from them, especially because I think Mark Silva is a good manager. But yeah, I think they're another team that underperformed. But I think Huddersfield's confidence boost for everyone.
I don't
Beat
think
them.
he's getting the tactics right. He's playing Richarlison up front. Just put him on the wing. I know they ain't got like best striker, but just put Calvert-Lewin up there. Richarlison is like Aubameyang, but just opposite. Because Richarlison last year he got a lot of chances and he did score, but there was I think when Watford played Chelsea, it was that game, weren't it?
He missed
I was
the
going
chances.
mental because he missed sitters, but he creates a lot and he can finish
Running
them.
at the
But
back post from the left mid.
yeah, and look at the start. At the start of the season, he was always left mid, and he had a very good start. But he's sort of gone like it's like a dry spell. I'd either play Calvert-Lewin up front, and just put
He scored on the weekend.
Tosin there. So
Jack, what do you think? Huddersfield at home.
I think Everton are going to win this.
yeah,
2-0 Everton.
they've got to bounce back, ain't they? They ain't even been doing well in the league. 2-0 Everton.
Nate,
Who's it against again?
Huddersfield.
Huddersfield. 3-1 Everton.
Wow.
1-0 Huddersfield.
No
Oh,
Okay.
You're brave.
You're-
You're right.
Yeah.
You think Huddersfield are going to keep a clean sheet?
I think it'll be 1-0 Everton.
What did you say?
You think Everton are going to keep a clean sheet?
You said 0-0 Huddersfield.
Huddersfield. Recently got a new
Yeah.
manager.
Next game, I think it'll
Yeah,
be
they have that.
closer than everyone thinks it'll be. Newcastle City,
Mm.
I think that'll be a close one, in my opinion. I think when Arsenal went there, we struggled. When Spurs went there start season, they struggled. But they played against United,
Don't
even though
compare Man City to Arsenal.
They gave us a tough game.
Yeah.
it was a
They
tough.
made it
I
2-0
think
up
they
in
could have
the first
scored.
half.
They could have scored a couple.
The thing is-
It saved us
Yeah.
in the first episode.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's
against
when
Chelsea as
that
well.
was when you were under Rooney.
Under
No,
Oli.
Oh.
Under Oli.
I think it caused Chelsea some problems as well. I think they won 2-1 in the end.
Yeah, but they scored a goal that shouldn't have been, and then Yedlin scored another. I think it was.
Yeah. Obviously, City are a phenomenal team. I think they've
Well,
scored 29 goals since they last
Yeah,
conceded. 27,
2-1 against Liverpool.
and then 27 in the last like 4 home games.
I mean, they scored like 30 goals in January.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't see
the
them
fact
losing
that
it.
Jesus plays their cup games explains it all greatly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't think City are going to lose this, but I don't think it's going to be a walkover either.
what do you think?
2-0 City.
3-0 City.
Junaid?
5-1 City.
No?
4-0 City.
They wanted to stand on stand up, score a few.
3-0 City.
I'm going to go 3-1 City. Next game, United versus Burnley.
Oh,
High
That's
team,
going to be
actually.
close because
I think Burnley is like
Burnley are so weird.
they're annoying. They're literally. I'm not saying I'd rather play against Man City, but
I think I'd rather play against Man City.
Burnley just
they
Two
just
legs
sit
of forward.
back.
a striker.
Like it's so
Yeah.
hard to score. It's like if I was a Burnley fan, I know they haven't got a squad, but neither do Cardiff. And I'm not saying go out and attack, but don't literally just put everyone behind the ball, no matter what. Even they won't even attack.
I mean, get some results there sometimes.
They're
That's the-
literally
Yeah,
they've
yeah,
had some sick
because they
results.
get set pieces. They try and
Yeah.
get set
Yeah.
pieces and they go with
I
that.
think United now that overrun them.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
I think they'll struggle to break them down. But teams like Burnley, it's important to get an early goal.
Yeah.
Get an early goal, they're open
Yeah.
because they'll come at you, and then you're going to do them
But I
apart.
think we're not very good at set pieces. I think we'll concede from the set pieces and get one.
You just gotta hope for an early goal.
What do you
Yeah.
think then?
9 of the bats.
3-1 United.
United are home as well.
2-0 United.
Nate?
Let's go for 4-1 United.
No?
Burnley.
2-0
Yeah.
No?
United.
Burnley are the team
Jay?
that put 8 people
I
on the
reckon we will
line.
get an early goal.
3-0.
I'm going to go 2-0 United. Next game, Southampton versus Palace.
Oh,
Southampton have been really good
I
recently.
know what I'm
So,
going for that.
just Tom's favourite team at the moment are Palace, you know. Fucking up cup.
Palace can defend.
I think
No, they can't.
Southampton.
2-0 they won.
2-0 Southampton,
Yeah.
simple as that?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Who did you say?
Southampton 2-0.
Yeah.
Tom?
I think they go 2-1 Southampton.
Junaid?
3-2 Southampton.
No?
I'm gonna go 3-2 Palace.
You're going for big scoring games, ain't you?
Yeah,
Jay?
1-0 Southampton.
let's have a good weekend to watch.
I'm going to go 2-1 Palace.
I think Zaha might be scoring in this game.
Yeah, Ben Hunter was So we've got Bournemouth, Chelsea, Bournemouth at home. Team that has scored Chelsea a couple of years, I think, especially Aki scoring some goals.
You
Big
do
win.
turn up for these big games sometimes, Bournemouth.
Yeah,
Big win
Especially at
first
home.
game as well.
Bournemouth are bipolar as well.
I reckon
It's because of the way they play.
Yeah.
They can't defend. They
Higuain's
They
first
haven't
game.
scored more than-
They can
Inconsistent actually
attack,
as well. Not by point.
but they haven't got the
Inconsistent
squad
play.
to keep it together. Like,
Exactly,
because
yeah.
they try and press, which is I get that, and that's what I like about teams press. So you got Liverpool probably do it the best, Man City, and then we do it. Arsenal started to try to do it, and do you start?
We've started a bit.
Yeah,
No, not really.
but they haven't got the defence to do it. So once they've gone, they're so
Yeah.
open. They're
Which
just
is why you always get high scoring
Yeah.
games with them.
yeah, they will never clean. I don't even know if they have kept a clean sheet.
Big Bournemouth
Yeah, I'm
last week against West Ham.
Oh, did they?
2-0.
See, you
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't score
Cam
against
Watson.
Bournemouth. You know it's something wrong with your attack.
So, Bournemouth at home.
I reckon I will do. I do.
Right, Joe, wait your turn.
Yeah, what's your problem? I feel like
Just attack.
I feel like it would just be a very close game.
I'm going for 2-2.
I'll go with 2-1
Two.
Chelsea.
Junaid?
Are you 3 points ahead of us? Right. 4. Let's go for
3.
There's 3-3.
3.
Alright, let's go for 1-1.
Niall?
It's not what you hope. It's what you think it'll be.
I'll say
We'll go for what we got.
3-1 Chelsea.
Jay?
You already know mine. 2-1.
I want to go 1-0 Bournemouth.
Oh my.
I like that.
I think they will do it.
You never know with them. You never know.
I'd like to. I
The
hope
thing
you're
is,
right.
you've got to think about the fact that Higuain's in now. With
Yeah,
Hazard, you can see if
yeah.
they could go, it could go to like 1 or 2.
To be fair, Bournemouth have got new signings as well. They've got Klein.
Yeah. I mean, he's not the best place. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, shit, I don't care.
Next game, Liverpool, Leicester. I mean, obviously with like Liverpool, but you never know with Leicester as well.
They're losing this Liverpool.
Think?
No, no, they're gonna win, 100%.
To Leicester.
No,
I
Liverpool.
was going to say.
Jack, what do you think? Can't remember what Leicester's
I'm good.
result was, but
4-0 Liverpool.
against Leicester.
Yeah.
Back into that match 4.
Spurs.
I think Schmeichel is a good keeper.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is, but the
Obviously
way Liverpool,
defense is
the
a
way
good-
Liverpool play, no keeper can save the cross.
Unless you're
the
De Gea.
attacking. Yeah, unless they're.
Unless you're De Gea.
John, what do you think?
3-1 Liverpool.
Junaid?
Let's go 5-1 Liverpool. Claude Puel's last game. I should get bonus 10 points for that.
No, you don't.
If he does that, we'll give him bonus 10 points. Must be 5-1 as well.
Yeah, it has to be 5-1 as well.
No?
3 now.
If you get that, I'll give you
Liverpool.
50 quid.
That's
Jay.
on camera.
Security.
4-1.
Security at 1 goal.
I want to guess 2-0 Liverpool. Then Spurs, Watford. Watford obviously won their first fixture. That where they play. What's the face?
Oh no, where do Watford play?
What do you mean?
What's the stadium?
Vicarage Road.
That's
Vicarage.
Vicarage Road. Obviously this is at Wembley. Because you know Spurs are a bit homeless right now. How did is Son going back Friday?
No.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Should be in contention.
He will be in there. I'm telling you now, if he's in England,
Yeah.
you better grab him by the neck and get him on that
Yeah.
When was
pitch.
his last game?
How is it?
His last game.
Couple of
Friday.
years.
Friday, we'll watch.
Friday,
It's
Saturday.
Friday.
Sunday,
Against
Monday,
Qatar, right?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he better be in England
We've got
right
five
now.
days rest, yeah.
He
I
better
think-
have
I
got
think he came
out of
over
that
pretty
stadium
straight
and
away.
got right on a plane.
So Jack, do you think he can give them the win?
I think it'll be a tough game.
Watford are a hard game anyway, even if you
Yeah.
got your full.
Yeah.
Like, I'd back us anyway. I still would, especially with Son. But if he ain't playing, we will probably drop points.
2-1 Tottenham.
2-1 Tottenham.
It's fucking you have a few of these. Do you need
1-0 Tottenham.
now?
1-1.
Jay?
Who was it?
Oh, someone's paying
Yeah,
attention.
okay, sorry.
And Spurs Watford.
Spurs will win 2 now.
I might go 2-1 Spurs.
Thank you.
Next game,
Barca.
second leg of Barca versus Sevilla.
Second leg.
Yeah, Sevilla won first leg 2-0. Then you had a game.
They're having a good season.
Yeah, they are. The Belly's injured, but obviously Messi is still scoring quite
Oh, they
comfortably.
beat Barcelona too.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
So
So they got to come at him hard.
yeah,
I know, I think we're young. I think Barca will win 2-0 this time.
No.
Tom?
They never put out a strong squad against them.
In front.
Oh my god.
What?
Are we saying like the scoreline of the game or
the
like
90 minutes.
the 90 minutes? Right, they'll win. 9 minutes, they'll win.
Three Barca.
Barca. 2-0.
English probably.
Did you say? I wasn't even listening to your
Finish.
one.
1-0 Barca.
No?
3-1 Barca.
Jay?
3-1 Barca.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Barca. So that's all of the predictions. Look at last week's ones. Now we've got United Arsenal spot on. Then Newcastle Watford, what's the score in that?
2-0.
Then Junaid got that spot on, Tom got that spot on.
That's what we do.
No one,
Say nothing.
yeah, no one predicted the Spurs game spot on, but Tom predicted the right team to win.
Who did I say?
No, you didn't. Junaid predicted the right
Technically,
team to win.
I did because I said it on the thing, but I didn't want to go
Oh,
over
yeah,
it.
so they check. Then Milan Napoli. They're playing again
It was
tomorrow. so I think-
wasn't it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
0-0 with red card, so no one got that one right, but Jack got the score draw. Then Juventus, Lazio, Jay got spot on, and I got a spot on, and then Tom got. Did you predict 3-0 Lazio?
No, I said 3-0 Juventus, and then see Juventus conceded.
Yeah. So
I don't know how to write properly.
everyone with the right team winning. Yeah, Jay got a spot on. But yeah, that is all of this week's stuff, I guess. Yeah. See you guys next week. Have a nice.